What's going on, guys? Welcome back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going for a test drive in a 1966 Mustang. This one here has got the 289 under the hood, aluminum radiator. It doesn't look like it has power steering. They also added the Fastback to this one, so this one was made. This is a coupe. They put the GT 350 stripes on the side, had them on the hood, in the trunk, even put it back here. But it's just a kit. This one does have dual exhausts in the back, aftermarket wheels, and then it is a automatic car. Interior has been done and seat belts been added. We have about 100 detailed pictures of this ride and every ride on the car lot. Be sure to go to maplemotors.com and look up those pictures. You can also get financed and shipping information right there on the site. What I like to do is honest car reviews. We'll walk around this, point out all the flaws, and you know exactly what you're getting when you get here. We do this with every car on the lot. So hit subscribe, share this channel, and hit like. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we're gonna look around the interior, check some stuff out. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Coming across the dash, it's in good shape. A little wavy up here in the corner. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Carpet's definitely been changed out. Aftermarket gauges. Aftermarket tach. Pretty nice console. Upgraded seat belts. You can tell how they fabbed all this in the back there. It's definitely not factory. Headliner in this one's a bit loose. Needs to be tightened up. You can tell they put a new one in there, but that's a mechanic's headliner. On this one, I'd say with the horn, the wire is hanging out. So it's probably not gonna work until you ground her out. What'd they do here? I bet you it will work. Check this out. Oh, that's right. I unhooked the battery on this when I went to lunch. We might want to hook it back up. Does have some hood pins. Pop it on the bottom. I got to shove you into the hood. We unhook all the batteries here, especially if we leave them for any period of time. Old cars sometimes have draws. I'm not saying this one does, but I just like to unhook all of them. We're getting ready to start it up and take off here, so I'm gonna put the pins back in the hood. Check this out, I bet it works. It's trying to. I hear it clicking, but it's not honking. Well, I tried to make that horn work. We got the keys. We're gonna go ahead and start it up, try everything else on the dash. Tach's coming up, is working. I can show you the mileage on this one. Showing 96,000, it's hard for me to stand behind that. Wipers do work. Gas gauge is showing about half the tank oil pressure. I got another gauge for the oil pressure down here. Engine temperature is about 170. Blower motor. Not cutting on. Blower motor does not work. Radio. It's also not working. Try the horn one more time. I can tell it wants to, but that horn's not working. We'll just leave this cap off for the test drive. This probably needs to be soldered back in there. There's a little piece here that went to the horn. Let me pull it up. Need to solder that little piece back on so that it'll work correctly. For now, we're gonna hit the road, see how she runs and drives. Let's do this. All right, we're getting ready to take off here. Anything I see, I will let you know. That's why I do these videos. Idle is a bit low on this one. This should be fine. Still idling out pretty good, so it's not dying on me. A little rattly in here. Sounds like it's coming from the panels. Probably the custom ones in the back. A little bit on this door here. See how low the idle is? It's probably 500, 600. Still staying running. Definitely hot up in here. Humid more than anything. Here we go. Let's hit the road. Anything I notice, I'll let you know. Speedometer's coming up on the dash, and woo, look at that wind, feels good. Sitting there sweating for a second. We're going straight down the road, but there is some slack in the steering. Check that out. Start starting there and there. We do got a little bit of slack. Engine temperature is now 190. Kick down is not hooked up. Of course, you can always shift down. Try that again. Definitely got some higher gears. The brakes on this one feel good. Turn signals popping up on both sides of the dash. Speedo seems pretty accurate. The suspension's not bad at all. I know there's gonna be questions. Got in a little off-road accident this weekend. I'll be fine. Some stitches, that's about it. What I'm gonna do is pull over here to this parking lot. We're gonna get some outside pictures, undercarriage shots, and just kind of go over the outside of the car. When I get back to the lot, I will point out every flaw on the car. We'll do a little walk around. And then of course, after these undercarriage shots, I'm going to continue the test drive. We'll probably hit the back roads over there. All right, I found a good spot. Let's do this. Hey, check it out. These came in. Soon they'll be online, available for you to pick up. It says it's about that time, and on the back. Let's go for a ride. They're coming out soon. I'll have them posted on here. Right now, there's like tumblers and some cups and stuff that I made up. But I got this girl working on and making sure the designs turn out really well. All right, let's do this. Okay, getting ready to take off here, get my seatbelt on. I probably wouldn't have this spot in my arm if I would have worn my seatbelt in that RZR. All right, definitely gonna have to wire this up when I get back and keep it from arcing. I don't want it to be arcing anymore. It's trying to honk on me, but the horn's out, I guess. I had it beeping at the lot when I was messing with it. Hear it arcing. We'll get her fixed up when we get back to the lot. I'm also gonna do that walk around video, point out all the flaws. And that'll be coming up here soon. Tell you what, it drives pretty good. I've been circling the parking lot for a little while, and our engine temperature is right at 200. That's a good, comfortable spot for this car, especially going around in the parking lot as long as we did. I need to stop touching. We're gonna go the long route here. Hit this back road. It's probably why most of the old horns don't work. Everybody's messing around with them. Tell you what, suspension on this one's not bad at all. Pretty smooth, really. Man. That's the only thing about it. Like as I'm turning, it's grounding out somewhere on that. But I'm thinking we got a soldering iron in the back, so all I got to do is solder that little piece onto there, plug that in, and then when I push this, it'll give us a beep. Engine temperature has come down. It looks like it's around 190 now and dropping. Oil pressure looks like it's around 40. Yeah, that back panel's squeaking. That's what we're hearing. but so far so good. Had a little bit of a hesitation in the carburetor. That's cleared up as we've been driving. It's getting a lot better. The only thing I've noticed is this slack in the steering here. It's just got some play, but it's going straight down the road. The alignment feels good. The throttle response is there. Kickdown's not hooked up on this one. The brakes feel good. The suspension's nice. And it's easy to drive. Got to be arcing around that ring somewhere. I keep hearing it. Well, we're going to pull in the lot here. We're going to go ahead and get this outside video done. What that means is I'm walking around looking for dents, scratches, chips, rust, anything that you would want to know about before you come and pick this car up. All right. Let's do this. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, made it back to the car lot. Now we're gonna walk around this 1966 Ford Mustang. Like I said in the beginning, it's got a 289 aluminum radiator. Low power steering on this one. Easy to drive though. These things are pretty light. It does have a few chips, scratches, flaws, but I'm going to point all that out to you. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Also check out our financing and shipping options if needed. What we're going to do is start up here in the front, go all the way around the car on the bottom portion, and start picking out the flaws. Coming around the front end, fairly new chrome bumper. Looks pretty good. Little pieces down here showing signs of age, but up top they've replaced it. Front end on this one's pretty good shape. Grill's a little bit hazy on top. Coming down this lower portion, you've got some chips in the paint. You got some little touch-up marks there. Up and over the fender, you got some sanding marks. You got some sanding marks on top here too. All the way down to that into that fender there, and down the middle of this. You got some bubbles behind the stripes, a couple chips, the crack in the paint there, some more sanding marks, crack there. This whole side's been sanded all the way down the car. You can see the lines left and right. You got some chips all around the back end here. Coming over the top portion. Got some touch-up marks around those stripes. See where they molded this window on. More sanding marks up here. Around your trim there. Not perfect, you got some dings too. Door handle on this one's got some pitting popping up on it. Little sand marks there. Up and over your pillar here. Little bubbles in the paint. A spot right here on the stripe. Front windshield has a chip. Little spot there. We'll be shutting the hood down here in a moment and checking that out too. Also got sanding marks on top of the fender here. Mirror could be cleaned up better. A little hazy. Coming around this back end until they replace the back bumper and the gas cap. Dual exhaust out the back. They got some chips. Oxidation on the chrome back here. Lots of touch-up marks on this side. We're about to make it over there. We'll come from the front here and we'll go work our way to the back. That way my shadow's not hiding everything. Coming on up. Couple chips. Up over the fender there. There's a little chip there as well. And there. Couple little chips right there. Up over the fender. Lots of touch-up marks here in the back. You got lots of little chips along this back panel. Door handle's got some pitting popping up on it. Chip right in the middle of the door there. Also a little chip here. And on top of the fender there. Also there. Missing your antenna. Couple chips here. This side of the windshield's not in bad shape at all. Pillar, got some imperfections. Around the trim, there's imperfections as well. Spot there. And a little spot here. All right, let's get the keys, open the trunk, check it out, and then we'll check the interior out, get her started up, and conclude this video. Door does open up pretty good. I don't know exactly which key it is. We'll try this. I always tell everybody, for some reason, it's always the last key with me. But let's try the other one right here. Yes. Golly, that thing flew up. Did y'all see that? It has got some real strong springs. Didn't hurt nothing, but goodness. Yeah. Definitely want to keep your hand on that. That thing fly off a car, come up so fast. It looks like they painted the trunk. It's probably a black lid and they painted it up. They put some not so factory weather stripping around the trunk lid. The jam here definitely got some putty in it. Lifting up the mat. Let's make a mess. It's like they've added a bar here on both sides to where they can modify this back end. And up in your package tray, that's way bigger than normal. What did they use there? Oh, looks like they went to Lowe's and bought some padding to put up in there. Little hole there. That's where they welded a plate, look like. Okay, let's come down with this crazy fast trunk. Where am I gonna put this back? I gotta leave my mark. There's my mess. It's actually fairly easy to shut. That thing come up fast. All right, checking out the door panel here. It's in good shape. Looks like a good clean door panel. They definitely replaced it. The weather stripping around the door looks good. Checking your jams. Wouldn't hurt to replace this piece. Definitely makes it look a lot better. You can see where they've painted, touch up. It's like a brush or something. They're trying to touch it all up there. Same with the inside of the window there. Weather stripping on it pretty hard too. Needs to be replaced. Carpet's been replaced. Seats have been replaced. The leather's a little bit loose. It needs some more padding inside it, I believe. Seat belts have been replaced. See how they did those panels in here. And your headliner needs to be tightened up. Simple horn fix there. Of course, you've seen that on the test drive. And I figured out that was making the noise when I was turning. It wasn't popping the whole time. Sure sounded like it though. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I'm on that last key draw here. Starts up easy. Idle's pretty low on this one, but it does sound good. Wouldn't hurt to idle it up just a hair. Maybe like right there. Right on top of the motor. Sometimes you can do it without having any tools. Just see how let's see. Much better. About 600-700. That's probably about 700. Looks a whole lot better. There you are. Up under the hood here, I noticed the paint kind of chipping off. That needs to be pressure washed off and repainted. Good deal. Let's come down with the hood. It locks too. You don't have to have the safety pins. Nice to have them though. Little spot there, a couple touch-up marks need to be done there on the stripes. Nice little scratch there, probably came from these at some point. There's also one here. Touch-up mark there. Good deal. Hey, don't forget, check out the detailed photos at maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping available. I got more cars to get to today. This was one of the last that I had from Monday's update. So let me get started on next week's. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share this video. It helps me out quite a bit. You can also share the whole channel on your Facebook. I'd appreciate that. And thanks again, guys. I also got these t-shirts coming out soon. I got some girls working on the graphic design. I want it to be done right. That way when you receive it, you're happy. So be looking through the merchandise here on YouTube. Right now I got tumblers and like a coffee cup. The shirts are coming soon, and she's actually gonna make multiple designs. So I should have a lot coming your way. I appreciate you watching. Thanks again, guys. See y'all later.